The pain of the breach of rules is sometimes numbing, more so when it leads to fatal incidents such as this one. That's a dark reality in the county of Kisumu, where 3 people died after being knocked down by a car whose driver is suspected to have been drunk and allegedly on his way from imbibing in a bar whose operation is illegal. Further, this was all after curfew hours had set in. The Ministry of Health says it is targeting eateries that have transformed themselves into bars selling alcohol even during curfew hours. And NTV Setolale with a follow-up on the expose Not Sober.
A day after NTV highlighted how some bars are in operation against the COVID-19 containment restrictions, the very impunity of breaching these rules and has been condemned has led to the deaths in the county of Kisumu. A suspected drunk driver from Kibos Sugar Factory has been arrested by the police after knocking over and killing 3 people who were on a boda during curfew time along the Kondele-Kibos Road. According to eyewitness accounts, the occupants of the vehicle had left Nyanza Bar and were heading towards the Kibos Sugar Factory when the driver attempted to overtake a vehicle, ending up killing 37-year-old Meshak Ouma Owor, 27-year-old George Oudi, and Martin Bono, aged 25 years, at 9:47 p.m. The families of the victims are blaming authorities for attempting to cover up the incident amid reports that the actual culprits are planning to leave the country.
It was just a coincidence. The car lost control. Those people died on the spot. It was very painful. To make it worse, this Indian guy ran away. In fact, it was followed. It was followed till their company side.
If there is an accident, yes, why is the vehicle going to the owners before going to report to the police station?
Na muhindi mwenye ameleta ambao wameleta kwa police station sio ule aliua hao watu. Mwenye aliua watu ni kijana wa Raju ambayo sijui jina lake mzuri, lakini kijana wa Raju. Sasa wameleta muhindi Bonoka ambao wameweka kwa cell saa hii. Kuanzia tarehe 18 hadi leo ndiye ameletwa hapa na Probox.
NTV has since established that the car ownership is registered under NIC Bank and Robinson Investments Limited. Sources indicate that the owner of the investment firm christened it after himself, Robinson, is also known as Jim Joe. The Ministry of Health has raised a red flag on notorious restaurants for transforming into bars, thereby operating illegally.
Anyone who is serving a beer in a sitting arrangement is contravening the presidential directive. So an honest action can be taken against such. And the ministry, with conjunction with other relevant authorities, are working on this. And as the CS said, some may have to be closed, but not just closed. I think there is a legal notice in the process. And punitive action will be taken against not just closing the restaurants.
Setolale, NTV.